Our nurse, our leader, and our icon, shared with the nurse leader. This is organized by the Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council in partnering with ECHO India. A survey states that gender gap starts early and women currently comprise less than 1/5 of all frontline leadership roles. When comparing leadership skills of women and men frontline leaders, women perform equally well as men on the hard skills like planning, judgment, decision making, and outperform men in soft skills like coaching others, facilitating change, and building trusting relationships. In such case, there should be more number of women leaders in all sectors, but it is not so. Nursing is a female-dominated profession. Various questions come to my mind. Are we the leaders in nursing? Are we visible within the profession? Are we visible to the society? With this question, I would like to start this webinar. To have the best start, to answer why and how, we have with us today Dr. Murtala Saika Konikar, basically a nurse who has raised to become the Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi Technical and Medical Science University, Arunachal Pradesh, who will share from her experience how she has grown up to become a leader to inspire and surprise us with her achievements. I take immense pleasure to welcome her for this webinar. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. S. Annie Grace Kalaimadi, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council, who is the master and mastermind in organizing this webinar. I welcome you, ma'am. I welcome all the principals and faculty members of nursing institutions for this webinar. I wholeheartedly welcome all nursing students to the webinar. Dear budding nurses, please take all inputs from the webinar to gear up, look up, and rise up. I welcome the technical team of ECHO and Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council. I once again welcome you all for this webinar. May I now request Dr. Annie Raja to present about Dr. Annie Grace Kalaimadi, Registrar, who does not require any introduction, and to invite her to address the participants. Over to Dr. Annie Raja.
A blessed morning to everyone. And I am happy to invite our exuberant, efficacious, ebullient, and energetic Registrar, Professor Dr. Annie Grace Kalaimati, the organizing chairperson who dreams to empower the nurses of Tamil Nadu. And we are really proud to be here and this platform to listen to one of the nursing icon. And to proceed further, I request Madam Annie Grace Kalaimadi to deliver the chairperson address.
Very, very happy morning to one and all, especially to Dr. Murtala Saika, ma'am. Indeed, it's my great pleasure to render a special thank you, ma'am. I know it's been 2 years I have been contacting her to come for our program physically. That was to launch our Nursing Now program because of that time, all this COVID, and we couldn't make it up, but I'm happy ma'am is present here today with my new idea of making the leaders of nursing visible to the society. That is as on behalf of Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council and my entire Tamil Nadu nursing community, I welcome wholeheartedly for this today's program, and we are all eagerly waiting to listen your journey of nursing to make you to this high pedestal level, madam. And my dear principals, faculty, and my dear students, I could see students are sitting there in a class and watching this program. And I would like to tell you, really, my dear students, you are fortunate that your principals have arranged through LCD to watch this program. So you have the motivational factor. See, every time we talk about nursing, we talk about only about Florence Nightingale as a leader, who is a reformer. There are nurses who are the leaders and reformers, but hidden in the society, where we still look for some Western counterpart, or we don't look our own Indian nurse leader being recognized. So that is the thought went on, because for me, a leader means nothing but a person who could influence the people to lead with good followers. So in that way, madam has really, I mean, her CV was quite interesting for me when I was just going through, and different ways. She started a career as a demonstrator in anatomy. We would love to hear a lot of things about that. This concept evolved in my mind was, based on the 2020, the World Nurses Report. I don't know how many of you really read the WHO forum they submitted on 2020 World Nursing Report, which says throughout the world, 3 components need to be done to make the nursing to become a great high profile profession. That is, first thing is we need to make the nursing visible. The second one is we have to create leaders. The third one is gender equality. This is the main 3 things out of which visibility and leadership we have taken now from the council, because visibility, how will you make visible to the society? You have to identify leaders and set them as role model, show them as role model to the youngsters so that they will look up on them. So you making a visibility. See, I'm confident throughout India. I don't think even a single nurse has got that highest position what ma'am have attained as a vice chancellor of Indira Gandhi Tech Med University. That itself a great thing. I don't know. I'm really, I'm sure that she would have faced a lot of challenges and hassles, and how she tackled with the different professionals in the university, how she managed with the, as she said, we were talking in a personal room, the nursing gives a lot of potential, your syllabus. We are fortunate to have such a syllabus, to have, you could be a bedside nurse. At the same time, you can present at the boardroom level. So that is the capability our syllabus gives, our experience gives. So we are really looking forward, ma'am, to listen to you. I don't want to take much of my time. And I'm also eagerly waiting to listen what is the journey took through and made you to here. And now you're sitting as an entrepreneur in the industry, running your own consultancy service. I wish every one of them, because I know I'm confident in my state, most of them knew how I look forward the independent profession of nursing. And also, the leadership level, we started conducting workshops to prepare second level leaders in the state of Tamil Nadu. All this, the people who knew us in person as a council will be knowing very much how much we work hard to create leaders, because the leaders means people think the position never comes as a leader. Position may be the giving the leadership, but it is not the title. It is the way how you act to that position, how you show it to the society to be a leader. So I think she's a true example for that. Once again, on behalf of Nursing Council, I welcome Dr. Mridula Saikia ma'am, and handing over the session to the 2 of the interviewer, Dr. Sudha and Dr. Annie Raja. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Like you, we are also eagerly waiting to hear from the chief guest. May I now request Dr. Annie Raja to introduce the guest, the nurse leader, the icon for the group.
Sudha, I will proceed.
Yeah, please, ma'am, go ahead, ma'am.
It's my pleasure and privilege to introduce one of our nursing leaders, today's esteemed speaker, who has completed BSc Nursing Honours from Delhi University and is a proud recipient of MA Public Administration from Punjab University, MSc Nursing with Psychiatric Nursing Specialty from Delhi University. To cap all these, she is crowned with a PhD from Mangalore University. Started her career as a demonstrator of anatomy and served in various positions like public health tutor, research assistant, lecturer, professor, principal. Finally, the much admired and revered former Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi Technical and Medical Sciences University. She is none other than Dr. Mridula Saikia. We are really proud of you, madam. Madam has published many professional articles, been a resource person, and has offered many professional consultant services. Has organized more than 200 state-level workshops, and madam was also an examiner and has set question papers for various universities. Her laurels are more. She has guided 19 PhD scholars and 6 scholars are being guided at present. All her students are members of various academic institutions and heads the organizers of NGOs. Madam is a recipient of many awards. The list includes Certificate of Appreciation for
Annie,
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
This is rendered society. She's
Yeah,
also, hello.
Go
Yes,
ahead, go
ma'am.
ahead.
Yeah, please.
She's also honored by IHS Mangalore for her contribution to nursing research and education. And she's a recipient of Berry Scholarship to undergo higher education in United Kingdom. She was inducted to the Hall of Fame NSS in 2020. Madam, we are really delighted to have you with us and eager to hear from you. Over to you, Madam. Dr. Mrudula Saikya.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much,
Thank
Annie.
you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, ma'am, your resume is really inspiring. We are also delighted to hear from you. Without much delay, we will move on to the main agenda, that is a chat with nurse leader. Ma'am, it is organized in 4 rounds. Round 1 is the leader speaks. We have a set of questions to be answered by you, madam. We will be eagerly waiting to hear from you, ma'am.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, like it is understood from the resume that you have started your career as a demonstrator of anatomy. So what is the driving force of a demonstrator of anatomy to become a vice chancellor of the university, ma'am?
You know, Sudha, first of all, I must thank the whole of the Tamil Nadu and Annie Grace as such, because I don't know how she fished me out, and I'm so grateful to share these experiences, which I have been doing so throughout my entire life till today. Now, I forgot to mention one thing here, that it is not a demonstrator of anatomy, but I started as a staff nurse, that is nursing officer today in the Oil India Limited. Okay, of course, I worked for only 2 months. So maybe that was a negligible part, but that was a very important and very, rich experience for me. Yes, I started my teaching career as a demonstrator of anatomy. And then that was the time when the Regional College of Nursing was opened in Assam, that is in the Northeast, in the entire Northeast. And the people, they did not know what is a College of Nursing. What is this College of Nursing? What are the nurses doing in a College of Nursing? What is that? You know, there were so many questions when I was a young person that time, independently taking over a college along with one of my colleagues. And then we had to answer so many questions with the medical college, because they were helping us grow, with the medical college principal, with the director of medical education, the director of medical services, the secretariat as such, and to the level of the ministers. Now, I was so young, I didn't have anywhere to go. And what are they help behind? It was not so advanced as these days. Today, you call, you open a link and you talk to your seniors, you take advices and all. But those were the days, you know, it was maybe once in a while you write a letter or at the most send a telegram. It was that difficult. Then after having joined as a as a demonstrator, I got married. It was too young to get married, I think. But then after marriage, you know, do not know what to do. So there I found that my in-laws all were very educated. They were all, you know, beyond master degree holders. So I thought, you know, in order to be with them, at par with them, I must do my master degree. So what I did was I did a master degree in public administration without thinking here and there, because I didn't complete 3 years of experience when we could go for masters in those days. So then after that, I thought I'll digress from my nursing profession, and I'll go to some general field. But it was my husband, the driving force, who said that people like you, if you leave your profession, who's going to uphold the profession? So taking his advice, I had gone for MSc nursing. That is how I became a fully qualified nurse at that time. And again, after the driving, after having a drive to do my master's, I thought of doing PhD. Why? Because my husband was doing his PhD. I said, what way I should be lagging behind than him? Then I pursued my PhD degree. Here I must name Dr. Bhaduri. with so much of respect and reverence that she was one of the driving force behind me, because she was the one who said, Mridula, you can do ahead, you can go ahead, because you have a very good family support system. Please go ahead, don't leave it here only. So she was one of the driving force again.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. It is happy to know. Ma'am, there's a saying in Tamil, but I will tell you in English. Behind the success of every man, there is a woman. That they'll say in Tamil, but here it is vice versa. Behind your success, there is a man, that's your husband. It is really interesting to know, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your journey. Ma'am, what are your struggles and challenges you have faced in your journey to become a vice chancellor? Maybe the struggles and challenges. One side, there's the education that you have done it. The other thing.
You know what, actually, I felt that I was very well equipped with the knowledge. The nursing syllabus, and I'm repeating her because it said that I only told her, but the nursing syllabus is so beautiful that they make us square. We become square. And so with what not knowledge, like I had a background knowledge of ME, so that is in administration. Then I had the MSc in nursing, that to psychiatric nursing. Then in the whole of the syllabus of MSc, we learn a lot of nursing administration and education. We are no less, I can share with you one experience. My brother-in-law was the principal of the B.Ed college. And when I was handling the MSc nursing classes in Regional College of Nursing, I called him as a external examiner. Okay. So why? Because I wanted people to know what is nursing exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
He came one day earlier, asked for the syllabus, and he said he had gone through the syllabus. Next morning when he came for the examination, he said, what we do in the whole of the their education, you have completed in 1 year. You have to complete in 1 year. So, that was a compliment. Then I realized that people do not know outside what is exactly a nursing profession.
Yes.
So let us put it somewhere high, take it up, and let people recognize and see what it is exactly, what is the nursing profession and what are the syllabus that we have to undergo. Then
I 100% agree with you, ma'am. I 100% agree with you. Our syllabus is very comprehensive.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
As a female gender, we talk about gender equality. As a female gender, what were your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in your career partner?
My strength is my confidence in myself. And
Beautiful.
then the communication skills that I have, I feel that I can really convey what I want. Then the education, the academic background that I have, the social background that I have a knack to learn what is the society. It is not only in the Indian society, I had even studied the international society, the cross-cultural matters. And then I'm fond of traveling. So I learned a lot in my traveling. People say that traveling is a good experience. It makes you grow. So yes, I am endorsing that my traveling has enriched me, and I have taken them as my strength because I have the knack. Then if you ask me for the threats, these threats, if I say in 3 little words, I did not have any threats. But then I'll tell lies if I really believe that, because there were threats, but then I had gone undaunted with a force, I don't know from where I got. But at times it was difficult. Now I'll share what the difficulties I faced was, because every time I found in the highest of the meetings, I was always in male company. In a sense, they were all men against only one woman. So it was very, I don't say embarrassing, but there are certain, problems that I faced, and I found this is one of the negativity of being a female. Because suppose I'm the only lady and I want to go to the washroom. Now I don't have a second person whom I say, please hold my bag.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
those
ma'am.
are certain
True.
very awkward positions, but then these are the truth of life. I think we should be coming out of that now, because
Yes.
everything has become so open.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then see all the people, when we used to especially have an NEC meeting, the Northeast Council meeting, because our college was one of the projects of that initially, and so there had been a lot of meetings. So everyone, including, you know, the medical college principal, the DME, the DHS, the secretaries, and they had all gone, they were all male. So it was a little bit of embarrassing at times for me.
Yes, yes. So well answered by you, ma'am. It's really useful tips for the students who are watching. Confidence and communication skills. As nurses, we all must possess communication skills. That is very, very important. Ma'am, you started your career as an educator, nurse educator in a college of nursing. You have raised up to become administrator of a university. So, educator versus administrator, which role was the most challenging and why, ma'am?
Well, education is my passion. I love to be with the students and I learn a lot from them rather than what I give them. It is very pleasurable to remain with the students, because you'll understand, that a teacher will understand what is the pleasure of being with the students. Now, as an administrator, it was more challenging because you know, as an administrator, I had to learn each step of administration. And from where did I learn? I learned from the clerks. Because though I am masters in administration, the theoretical and the practical applicability is very different. Very different. So I had to really learn from them. And not only that, the construction, working with the PWD people, because the whole of the construction had taken under my tenure. So the construction of the building, construction of the laboratories, construction of the whole, the boundary wall and everything was all had to be worked out with PW, and I half became an engineer by the end the project was over. Learning of accounts, these accounts was a bit difficult because I think I wanted to avoid mathematics. That is how I went for nursing. Okay. And the mathematics came to me back again. So I had to struggle a lot or had a challenges for understanding the accounts, then facing the audits, then facing the inspections and whatnots. And yes, these audits were not only finance audits, but also academic audits. And while working with the universities, like for example, I'll have to name Guwahati University because that is where I started. I had been a member of the academic council. I had been a member of the faculty of medicine. Yes, of course, I have to be. But then I was privileged enough to be the member of the standing committee. Now, standing committee, those who are working with the universities will understand, because standing committee and nurse has nothing to do. But from the academic council, I was voted to become member of the standing committee, which is a pride for us to carry on. And then to maximum of the students who are here, please don't think that your road is only limited to nursing and you only apply to nursing. It is not so. You have a wide range to go about and show yourself, show ourselves that we, with the rich syllabus that we are equipped with, we can do lot. We can do havoc.
True, ma'am. True, ma'am. It is only the confidence which helps us to. Yes,
exactly.
Ma'am, you started your career in 1980. Now it is 2022. What differences and growth you have witnessed in nursing and among nurses?
This is educator versus administrator, you said, no?
Yes, ma'am, that you answered. The
most challenging.
Yes, ma'am, you have
Okay.
answered that. You
I
said
have already
administrator.
answered that.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have said that being an administrator was the challenging, but you have succeeded, even being an
Yes.
administrator. So the next question, ma'am, it is from 1980, you have started your career. Now it is 2022. So what differences and growth or changes you have witnessed in nursing and nursing profession?
What I have seen is there are a lot of awareness among the nurses now. What was in 1980? Because 1980 nursing profession did not come to the forefront. And then maybe there was a sudden wave of, the colleges of nursing coming up and more girls going for the nursing, because partly I think there was a lot of opportunities which was coming up. And then I have seen the nursing education grow. More and more MSc nurses and PhD nurses have come up, bringing the profession equivalent to any other profession. And there was a change of the curriculum in between, and then revision of the curriculum, and so many things were incorporated in the curriculum which are really wise. And then that the nursing profession has become an independent profession. That was the thing which I have seen during my journey.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, distance education in nursing, because this past 2 years, because of the COVID, a lot of classes were conducted online. Still, we cannot ignore the importance of a distance or online learning in nursing. What are your views about distance education in nursing?
Oh, this distance education, did you mean to say this online nursing?
Yes,
Or the distance?
online as well as the introduction of distance education, because in other countries that is accepted. But how do you feel about introduction of distance education in India?
Dr. Sudha, right now we are online, and
Yes,
half of my words are being eaten up, and
Yes.
half of your words are not being clear. So there is a pause in between, because we are stuck with the question number 5 with us.
Yes.
And yeah, now only I could see, it coming. No,
Yes, ma'am.
see, I am not very happy, to be very frank, and this is my personal opinion.
Yes,
Because what we talk, and there is no literally interaction between the student and the teacher.
Yes.
The clarity of doubts and all by the students, that has become a challenge.
Yes.
And then many of the places, they don't get internet connectivity. So the students are also facing that challenge.
Yes.
And especially in nursing is not, a field where we give a theory class and you can appear for the examination.
Yes.
We are related with laboratory work and, clinical learning.
Yes.
Now, somewhere I did not mention maybe that at present I am heading a college in Tripura. I think you can see the map behind me, the Tripura.
Yes,
then there are the COVID surges here, and I had to close down the college yesterday. Okay. So the students of third year GNM students, they cried and cried. And they came to say that, ma'am, during the last 2 COVID years, we did not go to the clinicals at all. Okay. What are we learning? We don't want to go home. We want to go to the clinics. Now, how am I going to trash out the situation? Still, I am thinking, though I'm talking to you, I'm still thinking now how to go. They are very, very right. Demonstration, return demonstration. See, these are the basics of nursing. So how are we getting the return demonstration? Then taking them, see, 1:6 is the nurse student, 1:10 is the nurse student ratio, teacher student. And then how are we following those principles? Yes. That means personally, I feel, please don't take me for granted that the dilution is there and the confidence building in the students are not there. Will they be able to handle a serious patient after they have these online classes and sit for the exams, and that to online exams many times? Yes, ma'am. So I leave a question to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Your point is well taken. yeah, maybe even if we sit together, facing each other face to face or in direct contact, we could see your emotions, your facial expressions, and other non-verbal communications. It is easy to understand each other. But through distance, even now, as you exactly said, as you rightly said, this is a barrier in online education or communication, whatever it is.
Yes.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, from a nursing background, you become a vice chancellor. Were you accepted by your colleagues, ma'am?
Oh, that was very difficult. Difficult
Yes.
because as soon as the people came to know that I am from the nursing background, they were quite
Yes.
skeptical.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
what will a nurse know, sort of attitude.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
later on, they have seen that I meant business.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
meant business, and that I again come back to the nursing, the syllabus, that
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have learned a lot of education and administration, which has helped me. We
Yes,
have
ma'am.
basically learned education and administration, which we apply to nursing. Okay, now I don't want to apply to nursing. I want to apply to the university.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So all that was later on, I have proved my knowledge in administration, education, as well as research. I must
Yes,
mention research here because
yes,
I have a good background of research, and my experience proved, because whatever I learned for the last 20 years,
yes,
it has proved.
Yes.
I could prove, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
I have climbed every step I took time and I
Yes, ma'am.
learned. So I could collect a lot of moss.
Yes,
There's a
ma'am.
saying that a rolling stone gathers no moss,
No,
but
ma'am.
I
Yes, ma'am.
collected a lot of moss because I went one step at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
So then I did not have any problem later on, because
Yes.
I had to head the physiotherapy. I
Yes,
had to
ma'am.
head the PMS.
Yes.
I had to have the marine courses. Oh my God,
Wow.
what courses were there in the university?
Yes,
Commerce,
ma'am.
management, and everything was there. There were about hundreds
Surprising,
of
ma'am.
them.
It's really surprising. It's really, I could understand the challenges. But anyway, ma'am, I too 100% agree. Here in any sector, to prove a vessel, because people immediately they react, how you're nice. Whenever we want to show, like it's really, we need to uh, struggle to prove ourselves now. We have to show our.
Yes, you have to struggle. Yes.
Yes. So somehow we have to make ourselves visible. Otherwise, people won't accept and recognize us as nurses. Ma'am, how the discipline of nursing help you to groom yourself as a successful woman? As a successful nurse, as a successful vice chancellor, you answered. You said already, from the nursing syllabus, you have studied everything that helped you to manage yourself as a successful vice chancellor. As a successful woman, how this nursing background helped you, ma'am?
Dr. Sudha,
Yes, ma'am.
again, coming to my college days, the punctuality was one thing that we were taught.
Perfect.
The punctuality was
perfect.
It was implanted in our brain that
Yes.
a patient's brain cannot stand more than 4 minutes without oxygen. That is the sole sentence that I speak. I exercised my empathy because I have a psychiatric background. My attitudes, wherever I had to really work on display. And then, of course, these punctuality, empathy, attitude, they had become my Gita and Bible everywhere I went.
Super. So it is for the nurses, nursing students, and all principals and faculty members who are watching this program. Punctuality is the best mantra, I would say, because once we are on time for anything, definitely we can be a successful. Thank you, ma'am, for highlighting this point. The next important question, as nurses, we really struggle to balance our personal life and professional life. As nurses, we work in shift and, our day starts very early compared to other counterparts. As nurses, we are expected to start our life, start our job by 7 o'clock, according to the shift. So how did you manage your personal and professional life now?
Well, as far as my personal life is concerned, I have a very supportive husband. And then my family was very supportive. And so I didn't have problem as far as family is concerned, because if I look back and now when I interact with other staff and other people, they have so much of problem with their home, their in-laws, you know, they are married to another family, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law. I think I was a bit lucky that way, but that does not mean that I have, you know, oversighted all of them. But
Yes.
you know that the family, this thing, I have the satisfaction. That satisfaction has helped me to become more understanding and you know, be a better counselor in with the other people, especially my close colleagues and friends.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then so these personal experiences have empowered me,
Yes.
I think, so that I can have a positive attitude and then understand each other problems. And then at the same time, I really know a lot among those people who are unfortunate to have a very disturbed family.
Yes.
My maid servants at home. What happened? The you know, husband ran away, another wife, so I have to work like this.
Yes.
One person says that, two persons says that. I did a little survey and I found most of the housemaids, they have the husbands, either they are drunk or they are, you know, they don't work, and or they run away with another person and leaving this lady with one or two kids, and she's there to look after. So, you know, these are something I think we have to do to take up the social education. On person basis, I have done that. Now, coming to the professions, I think my colleagues, the recognition they have given, as you people are giving me a recognition, it is a great boost to me personally. Whenever a colleague comes and says, Madam, you have done your presentation so well,
Yes.
that itself was a very boosting for me. And the encouragement that I get from others, for example, you know, most of my colleagues, they say, whenever there are regional conferences, especially in the Northeast,
Yes, ma'am.
they say, ma'am, please present a paper. And
Okay.
holding the post of a principal to present a paper, it was very difficult. He said, ma'am, we'll prepare everything, you'll have to present it. They wanted to focus me that nurses can do also well. These are the regional conferences, for example, the forensic medicine. This was quite many years ago, I think 10 years back, and forensic medicine, they were taking up themselves. And then where are the nurses? So my colleagues, they said, Madam, we nurses also have to do something with forensic medicine, forensic nursing. Please present a paper. So I presented the paper where all the doctors and other people concerned, you know, with the forensic thing, they were appreciating. They said, we never thought there could be a role of a nurse.
Definitely.
So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is how I think our colleagues, we should be supportive to each other. At least
Yes.
I must say that my colleagues, they supported me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you are the pioneer, I would say, because forensic nursing is a subject introduced in the new syllabus only last year.
Yes,
So you
that
are
was
well
10 years
ahead.
back when I had done.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. That is so nice to hear from you, ma'am. Arun, again, it is also the question similar to the previous question. Only thing, how do you stand distinct as a successful leader from your non-nursing counterpart? Because you also mingle with other leaders from other background. How do you, as a nurse, how do you stand distinct from other, distinct as a successful leader from other non-nursing counterpart?
See, as I said, coming back, these psychology, education, administration, sociology, the basic subjects, the health knowledge that we have, medicine knowledge that we have, and they are very rich to us in order to be a good citizen, right? I hope everyone who are present here will agree with me that we are good citizens with all this sound background of knowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
With this, we groom ourselves, and so it helps us to the personal grooming. It grooms us to be a good citizen. It grooms us to be a good person, and we can really take ourselves forward with the trans professional people. It is not only within the parochial or parochialism within the nursing people. And the what I was exposed to is that I had attended a lot of administrative in the administrative staff college, a lot of these workshops, say waste management, citizens' rights, right from law till management and sociology and all. So then they say, oh, you are from the College of Nursing and nursing background. How do we apply all these? Why? Then I could see that in the conversation, I can contribute in medicine, I can contribute in healthcare, I can contribute in psychology, I could contribute in everything. So that makes me a superior person when I am talking to other people. And then I was trying to remove the picture that those people, those that they are all, gazetted and senior officers, they had only that, only about a nurse who is a white-clad nurse and a lady who gives injection and enema and bed bath. So that was dispelled. That was dispelled when I have really made them or let them know what exactly I am and what background I'm coming from. You are wrong. We are good homemakers. We are beauticians. We are dietitians. What else? To be a successful person.
Yes, ma'am. I would say nursing is an umbrella term. Under the umbrella, we have everything. Under the umbrella of nursing, we have everything. It is only how we utilize and groom ourselves. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the most difficult part of being a leader? Have you ever failed as a leader?
It's only one word, that is sacrifice.
Yes.
Sacrifice.
So nice.
Yes, you have to sacrifice a lot at times. You have to sacrifice your food. You have to sacrifice your health. You have to sacrifice your family problem, because I cannot leave my work front at the cost of my health, my hunger, my family problems at home. So it needs a lot of sacrifice.
But I would say otherwise. I would like to replace this word sacrifice with the word commitment. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, you have to be committed to sacrifice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So nice, ma'am. Ma'am, have you ever failed as a leader?
No is my answer.
Oh, that's
and
great.
not that
That's
I remember.
great.
Maybe, I think it will be a complete lie if I say no, but I do not remember what I believed in, that even if I have failed, unless it is very brutally failed, I forgot everything and wanted to move forward with positivity.
Yes, ma'am. So
Resilience.
nice. Yes, ma'am. Nice. Ma'am, what are your most important values for your profession and life? The values for your profession and life.
Ethics
Brilliant.
and truthfulness,
Yes.
honesty,
Yes, ma'am.
empathy,
So nice.
and my high concern for my students.
Wow.
I really want to build good citizens of tomorrow, committed and dedicated nurses for tomorrow,
Yes, ma'am.
because this is the most beautiful profession in the world, I think.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, is there any situation where you have faced any challenges to maintain your values? Because you listed few values for your life, because the major values which you believe. So have you faced any challenges to maintain your values?
Dr. Sudha,
Yes, ma'am.
except some political intervention in education of nursing students,
Okay.
what happened is we have a particular syllabus to follow for 4 years for BSc nursing,
Yes,
2
ma'am.
years for masters,
Yes.
and then I do not know, as I said, I'm repeating, people do not understand. They think they just wear a uniform and go as nurses. But then where is the education coming from? How are they qualified as a nurse? Because they have to undergo a 4 years, especially say GNM also, 3 years. They have to attend classes.
Yes.
And it so happened once, I can say only once, that there were shortages of nursing as usual in the hospital, and somebody went and told the minister that we can utilize the College of Nursing students for round-the-clock duties. There comes an order from the minister. Now what to do? Can you imagine what was my plight? One way I'm in the job, my chair, the other way my ethics. The third is for my students. These are all coming together. And then I called a meeting, and I'm so happy that my colleagues, they stood with me. They said, ma'am, we will not bow down to this. Then I wrote a letter that this is the 4 years course. In first year, these many classes are there. Second year, these many classes are there. When are they supposed to be attending the classes if they are doing 24 hours duty? And how are they qualified to do 24 hours duty? Because they are not, they are just learners and not registered nurses. I feel, sometimes the politicians are also misled by other people. I apologize right now. I think I am in a position to say and criticize also. And so it was a turmoil for some time. It was a turmoil. And then it was a situation of do and die, but I won it. I won it because after that, after the letter, nothing came back. Means when no answer means it is a yes, always. According to administration, if there's a no answer, it's a yes. Okay, so that is how I tried it.
Great, ma'am, great. Ma'am, what is your best achievement which you ever feel proud of? Your best achievement? Any one achievement which you feel ever proud of?
Okay, so as a person, I am a person as I am with you. I just now that I'm able to present myself.
Yes, ma'am.
That is one achievement as myself. The second, as a successful mother. I have only one daughter, and she is a lawyer, and she's a very successful corporate lawyer. She's working in, she's a global head of legal in many of these corporate sectors. As a teacher, I feel I am successful. You know why? Because every Teacher's Day, I get thousands of messages from the students. Ma'am, we remember how you taught us this, how you, so I thought, yeah, maybe somewhere I am successful as a nurse educator or a teacher. Then as an administrator, I assess myself like this. Why do I get calls from my past working places? They said, ma'am, it is nothing like how you were here. Everything has dilapidated. Ma'am, it has gone to the dogs. Ma'am, there are deterioration of conditions. The place has collapsed. And so there was no guide to carry on. And especially in, I worked in Sikkim also. So in Sikkim, people, when I left, they said, ma'am, we were about to grow, but then it is time for you to leave. And in Tamsu, that is the TechMed University in Arunachal, I set up a research cell. Now everybody, they look up, they call me. I'm half of the time busy with them, guiding them research, even telephonically now. He said, ma'am, we miss you. I wish you were here. Why don't you come back? Sort of, So these acknowledgements and these things, it makes me feel I must have been a good administrator. Why they are missing me? So that's all I can say.
Definitely.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, though you will not get the messages or disturbances from Tamil Nadu, but after seeing this webinar, after listening from you, all of the whole of Tamil Nadu, the nursing fraternity from Tamil Nadu will remember you, ma'am. That is also your achievement you can take.
Yes, yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in general, Northeast is a beautiful place. I have once traveled to Shillong, like Northeast, which is very beautiful. Your answers were so beautiful. By this, we have come to the end of first round, ma'am. We shall move on to the next round. That is a picture speaks. So, we have got few pictures of you. You will be surprised to see those pictures.
Oh, I didn't know how you collected them.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this will be facilitated by Dr. Aninaja. Ma'am, over to you.
Okay.
Dr. Mridula, it was a wonderful chat, sharing your experiences, and you feel, your words show that you're confident. Definitely, we have to carry that message for ourselves, and our students also will carry. And looking back, whenever you look back into the photographs, it brings nostalgic memories. So we'll go to the round 2, and you have to say what you feel looking at these pictures, madam.
Oh my God.
Yeah, please move on to the next picture.
Dr. Sudha has explored your Facebook and she has taken the photos.
So that's where it is caught. This was the letter of the appointment of Vice Chancellor that I'm receiving from the founder Chancellor, who's in Indian clothes, Dr. Priyaranjan Trivedi, Professor Priyaranjan Trivedi. He's a luminary in education in India. And in the middle is Dr. Markandeya Rai, who was the Chancellor at that time, under whom I had the opportunity to work. On my right is my husband, Dr. Khanikar.
Oh, that's nice, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice. We don't know that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next picture, ma'am.
Preeti, move on to the next
Preeti.
picture.
Okay, this is a picture. Oh my God, it's such an old picture. This was in
You're looking so
Aizawl.
cute, ma'am. Yes, looking so
Oh,
pretty.
Maybe I was young. So this was in Aizawl. Sorry, not in Aizawl. It is in one of the colleges where they asked me to come for a pre-inspection before they went for inspection of the INC.
Yes. Next picture, Preeti.
Oh, this is in in Gujarat.
Okay.
This was one of the holidays where I went. This is that temple. Wait, I have to recall that temple. Anyone can prompt me?
We don't know what in Gujarat. Now that said, we don't have much connectivity.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, that's not an issue, ma'am. We'll move on to the next picture.
This is Agartala, that is the capital of Tripura, and the background is a palace. It's supposed to be the Raja Maharaja's palace. It's a heritage building. It's a beautiful one. I welcome you all to come and see it.
Sure.
We wish
Ma'am,
one will.
you look like a queen.
Look like a
Going.
poem.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, I'm really enjoying this.
Yes, ma'am. Preeti, move on to the
Next.
next picture, please.
This was in Bhutan.
Okay.
As I told you, I'm very fond of traveling. So Bhutan was part of my, one of the bucket to see. So this was in one of the monasteries of Bhutan.
Yes, ma'am. Preeti, move on to the next picture, please.
This is the Pangong Lake
Okay.
in Ladakh. Ladakh.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
And
ma'am.
with this, we are finishing the second round. We'll move on to the third round over to Dr. Sudha.
Yes, ma'am. Pictures were
Okay.
so nice, and as you said, you are fond of traveling. We could understand from these pictures how you have enjoyed traveling. Life is all about experiences, ma'am, because experience teaches a lot. Thank you, ma'am. The next round is choose one, lose one. There will be two options. You have to choose one and you have to lose one. Yes, ma'am. We'll move on. Preeti, change the slide. Yes, ma'am. You tell me high salary or high position. Which one you will choose, which one you will lose.
High position.
You choose high position, ma'am.
I lost a lot of, salary wise when I had in my quest for going to the high positions.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Next. Preeti, next.
Oh,
you
it is
already
very
answered.
difficult.
Yeah.
It is very difficult.
Yes, ma'am.
It's very difficult. I don't know which one to lose. As I said, I love to be with the students, but then I was destined to be an administrator. I don't know how to choose this. I'm so sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, Preeti. Preeti, move on to the yeah. Ma'am, traditional wear versus modern wear. We have seen you in pictures wearing both. Which one you like?
Oh, I'll go for modern wear because
Comfort.
it is comfort and you can travel. Your movements are fast with a suitcase. If you are going in a sari and a mekhela chadar, I don't know
Yes.
where it will lead me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Preeti, the next one.
I want a time machine. I want a time.
Why, ma'am? You want to travel back or travel forward?
Both.
Both.
Because I want to see what is the history
Yes.
and where we are today.
Yes.
And then, of course, the rest of the things can fall into place.
Yes, ma'am. So nice. Next one, Preeti. Ma'am, it is between painful truth versus comforting lie. Which one you will choose?
The painful truth.
Okay. Okay.
Painful truth.
Okay. That's all, ma'am. We have come to the end of the third round. That is choose one, lose one. It's really inspiring. All your answers are really inspiring.
Okay, did I?
Yes, ma'am.
So one more round is there, madam.
Yeah, there's one more.
I
That
said
is a rapid fire round.
Rapid fire.
Yes, ma'am. With that, we will be completing this. Over to Dr. Ani Raja.
Preeti,
Preeti, move on to the next slide, please. Yeah, move on.
madam, 3 changes you would like to bring into the nursing profession.
Rapid fire, ma'am.
I want the profession to be number one.
Okay.
3 changes.
3
3
changes.
changes.
Three changes.
Okay.
I wanted, I think I got it right. I want, 3 changes. Okay. I want a profession to be number one. I want a profession should be shackle free. I want a profession to be paid well and understood well by the community.
3 leaders who have inspired you the most.
I must take Dr. Bhaduri, Ma'am Bhaduri's name. I must take Dr. Bimla Kapoor's name here. And of course, my husband. He's not a leader.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there are a lot of fans, ma'am, definitely from Tamil Nadu for your husband.
Okay.
3 habits you follow, which you think everyone must follow, madam.
Yes. One, a punctuality. One is politeness. And yeah, honesty.
Okay, ma'am. 3 things that makes you smile the most.
My profession is number one. Anywhere I hear somebody saying, I'm a nurse or she's a nurse, I feel it brings a smile to my lips. And then, of course, happy happenings all around, the positivity, and hoping for the future to be very bright for everyone.
Okay, ma'am.
I can smile on that.
Yes, ma'am.
3 words to describe yourself. Just 3 words.
Well, I am independent.
Yes.
I am a traveler, love traveling.
Yes.
And I'm a good citizen, I feel.
Great.
Great, ma'am.
Great.
And your hobbies?
I'm fond of reading books. I'm fond of mostly I'm fond of reading books. Of course, I don't mind seeing a movie and all, provided it has got a good. I'm fond of cooking. Provided everything is done, only I have to cook. You know, cutting and all I don't like. Washing I don't like.
Okay. Your favorite actor?
Devanan,
Oh,
Hindi. Okay. Favorite food?
favorite food. I think everything I like. I can't say, I can't choose that I'll only eat this. I love the traditional food.
And your favorite place of visit you like to visit?
I have visited quite a lot of places. As I said, that I'm an ardent traveler. But yes, I have not been to Switzerland. I would love to go there.
Okay. And your favorite sport?
I used to play cricket.
oh,
And yes, it's a favorite sport of mine till today.
oh.
Okay. So with that, we are finishing with the rapid fire, madam. It was wonderful having a chat with you, having all these rounds. Over to Sudha, doctor.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Annie.
Ma'am, would you like to say something to all of us, piece of 2-3 minutes, something, and I mean, in a nursing point of view, you are open to, ma'am.
Oh, well, I think during the whole of the talk, I have expressed myself, what I was, how I started, and where am I. And I would like to give this message to all of my dear students who are, and then who are junior, who's yet to go. Just to keep yourself open for the future, not only limiting yourself to nursing, because as I said again and again, that our syllabus is so beautiful that it is, you know, you are a person yourself, with full of gravity, with full of knowledge, and see that we are taking forward the nursing profession in the best ways, because recently there had been some dilution, which I particularly am very skeptical about it. So hope this will not happen, because we are handling lives, we are not handling machines. So that is why I believe less in the online classes and online distance education. And I think we have to, if we all gather together and put one drop into the bucket, that bucket will be full within no time. So I think we can carry forward to the best, especially in India. I wish everybody the best and hope we can do best in India scenario.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome, you're most well. It was my pleasure. I tell you, I enjoyed this whole session. I enjoyed it.
Nice to
Thank
have
you. We enjoyed, ma'am. You know, we didn't feel that how 1 hour has gone, you know. We didn't feel like.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I think everybody is like, you know, watching there. I can see smiles on their faces when you're answering. It was so nice, you know. I'm very happy God has given me this idea of bringing, a chat with the leader. You know, I really thank
you.
God
You
for
masterminded. You're the mastermind, as you were given already. It was told about it, and if I want to share a secret with you, this was my desire. This was my desire, which you have brought. You made it, the reality.
Thank you.
It was my dream.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how I was with you or you were with me. This was my original idea, but I couldn't do it.
That's law of attraction. You know, what you think, you know, somewhere we connect. Law of attraction book says, no, if you keep thinking something with that people, we connect, it says. Maybe that's how law of attraction has connected me with you. And I would like to say a big thank you to my team, ma'am. You know, there are a lot of people behind the screen.
Wonderful.
The success whatever in Tamil Nadu we are today with this council, in every fraternity of mine, they take it forward and they do passionately. And today I'm very, very happy that I could bring you to them to depict, oh, see, there is a great leader is there for in our country. Aim for that and work for that. Commit yourself. Punctuality. You said everything, without hard work, you cannot reach anywhere. Because the younger generation nowadays, they are with the internet and other things, they think they can achieve anything so quickly. No, without this hard work, commitment, honesty, ethics, we cannot come to the level and sustain. People who are there, people may come up, but they cannot sustain all the time. So you are the set example. And I would like to say to you, we are proud of you, ma'am, so much. And I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for taking part in our webinar to make, you see almost 1,000 participants always sustainably they were there. And I think it must be more than that. You can see some of them sitting as a colleges. So I assume probably 5,000 more students must be watching this, and almost 1,000 nurses are witnessing this. So we are going to put this, your interview with your permission in our website. So everyone in this globe should see this and take it as a role model and take it as a inspiration for them to become a great leader. Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to you, Sudha,
Yes.
and you can say over.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, before I conclude, I would like to reinstate what the register has said. Like-minded people think alike. That's the reason why the mastermind has conceived this idea, and you are here and we all are here and benefiting from this webinar. Thank you.
Yes, certainly.
Ma'am, we'll take a photo. May I request Preeti to take a screenshot for our memory?
Yeah.
Preeti, are you there?
Preeti,
Yes,
please, I request every one of you open your videos so that we can take a great pic with ma'am.
I hope you'll share with me, somebody.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. I will share it with you. Yeah, definitely.
I also request everyone to smile.
Yes.
Preeti, you can make one ma'am with pinning her, so that we can have a great picture of her.
Okay.
Yeah, pin her and take, along with us. Okay, Preeti. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So we have come to the end of the session. Ma'am, it was a very nice interaction. 3 things I have understood from your interaction, ma'am. Once confidence and courage comes into the picture, the fear goes out of the window. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. That's what we have understood. Dream is not you see in sleep. Dream is that doesn't allow you to sleep. These 3 things I have understood, and hope all of us could have taken to our life. So I take immense pleasure to thank everyone, each and every one of you for making this program so successful. My heartfelt thanks to you, ma'am, for sharing valuable experiences with us. I sincerely thank you, ma'am. It was a lot of input for us. Your life is experience, and this experience has given a lot of input for our budding nurses and all principals and faculty members. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time. And whatever is the answer given by you is from the heart. Thank you so much. I would like to thank Dr. S. Annie Grace Kalaimadi, Registrar, the mastermind behind this program. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, you're muted. Ma'am Sudha, ma'am, you're muted.
I'm really sorry for the thing. So as Madam rightly said, online there are certain limitations. I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of the people who have helped us to organize this program. It's a great interaction with you, ma'am. Whatever you have spoken, it is from your bottom of the heart. The experiences which you have shared with us is really a great input for all of us to invite and take it into the life. You made us feel very comfortable, and it is, a lot of information for us. Ma'am, you are muted. You are saying
You're
something. Ma'am, you want to say something?
I was muted.
Okay. So
No, I said you made me comfortable. You made me comfortable.
It was so nice, ma'am. It was so nice. And I would like to thank Dr. S. Annie Grace Kalaimadi, Registrar of Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council, the mastermind of this program. Thank you so much, ma'am, for introducing such a chief guest for us. Definitely, we are very happy to be a part of this program, and we all, it's because of you, ma'am. I thank all the principals and faculty members for sparing your time and attending this program and making your students to attend this program. And I sincerely thank all budding nurses. I'm sure you could have gained a lot of information and you could have been inspired by our chief guest and her achievements. Thank you so much for participating. I would also like to express my sincere thanks to technical team of Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council and the ECO team. And last but not the least, I would like to thank Dr. Annie Raja, my co-facilitator, for each and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much. We are signing off now. We'll be meeting with the great another leader in the month of March. So eagerly wait for it. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. We'll keep sharing with you because we are planning 6 leaders in this year, once in 2 months. So I'll share with you. You can just watch it if you find time.
Yes,
and you can
yes.
give us suggestion, write to us, feel free. Tamil Nadu will be happily take it out from such a leader. Any suggestions if you could give it to us. Thank you so much.
Sure. Shall be there.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Manjeet, we can end the session. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you again in March.
Yeah, thank you so much.